Downtown businesses continue their rebuilding efforts after a fire last December. The Buena Vista Museum wasn't damaged by the flames, but had flooding issues as a result of those fires being put out. Now, months later, the cleanup process has been anything but easy. 23ABC's Kylie Walker has more from downtown Bakersfield with when people may be expected to get back into that museum.
Now, just a reminder, Gina Marie's Cafe and Palace for Days were destroyed by that December fire. Their neighboring businesses also saw some major damage. But here at the Buena Vista Museum, firefighters were able to hold the line and save the building. But in the process, they did see a significant amount of water damage. At the time, they thought it would be about 2 months worth of repairs. But here we are now 3 months later, and they're realizing they have their work cut out for them.
Watching the other buildings burn, which was just completely gut-wrenching. All I could think of was, the things that are irreplaceable that we do have in the museum.
Coral Hendrick is talking about the thousands of artifacts inside the Buena Vista Museum.
They aren't replaceable because many of them are one of a kind and they're millions of years old.
However, firefighters were able to hold the line at the museum, but saving these artifacts came with a cost after a neighboring fire showed us in December.
This is where the firefighters saw smoke coming in, and so they knocked out the parts of the wall. And
so you're saying if they hadn't saved this corner, it would have all gone up? How?
Yeah, because the floors would have started, because if it got to the wood, then it would have just started to go. Yeah, so grateful.
At the time, Hendrick thought they had 2 months worth of damage repairs ahead of them. But within the last 3 weeks, they ran into more issues.
We thought we were in good shape, and we had the painter come out to start that work. And as he got up onto the upper walls, we noticed that there was some stuff kind of peeling.
Hendrick says when they ripped that vinyl wallpaper back, water started pouring out from underneath.
Everything had to be tested for asbestos and lead. And we were fine on asbestos. There's no asbestos, but the paint contained lead.
Which means their process will be delayed.
So we can't do any sanding, refinishing, stripping, anything until an abatement team comes in.
And once that's finished, they'll be able to work on the finishing touches with a goal of reopening by mid-April. But then Hendrick says their other issue is having adequate funding to stay afloat, as they were closed all year due to the pandemic.
We did have a little bit in savings. We pretty much wiped that out. And it was a matter of cutting back too. It's like if we can shut the lights down and not use the water, and, as much as possible, we tried to conserve where we could.
Well, most of the cost of the repairs will be covered by insurance. There were some things that couldn't be covered. As for that deductible, Hendrick says because of the generosity from the community, they were able to pay for that. Now, if you'd like to be part of helping them get back on their feet, we will have their information on our website, turnto23.com. In Bakersfield, I'm Kylie Walker, 23ABC, connecting you.